from Rome. Hi everyone, and welcome back to my travel vlog series in Rome, day number 3. So if you have been following along, you will have seen the last 2 days I've been very busy exploring Rome as a solo traveller, and today is my 3rd day here. I've got another busy day lined up today. I've got tickets to go see the Colosseum this morning, and then later on we shall see. Yeah, so if you are new to my channel, please be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out when I next post. And if you enjoy this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up at the end of watching. So let's get into it. Okay guys, we are off out. The time is 8:49. I just went and had some breakfast at the hotel. I had some granola and fruit and yogurt this morning. I was sort of all pastried out after the last 2 breakfasts. So yeah, I'm now just walking to the Colosseum. I've got a ticket to go around that this morning. So my ticket is for 9:15. So that's fine. It's only like a 15-minute walk away anyway. So I'll get there a bit early. Yeah, and then after that I think I'm going to go around like the Roman Forum, and then later this afternoon there's a couple of potential options, so I'm just going to see where the day takes me and then decide later. So yeah, this is the morning view walking past the Piazza di Novi. Is that what it's called? No. Anyway, there's the altar father and the tomb of the lost soldier up there. Here's the Colosseum this morning, guys. As you can see, it's very sunny and bright, so I don't entirely know what you can actually see on the camera, but yeah. Here we are, outside the very front of the Colosseum. Right, I'm gonna go in. I've got my ticket on my phone ready. I'm on the way in. Exciting. First step inside the Colosseum, guys. Wow. Inside one of the 7 wonders of the world. This is an inscription from a Paris artist who moved here in 1762 and inscripted his name on one of the walls. That bit down there was for the higher class and like the kings and rulers of Rome at the time. And then obviously all this was like the stage, and that's like the remains of under the stage where they used to like keep the lions and the fighters, and there'd be trapdoors underneath for them to come up and perform. And what else did they tell me in my audio guide? Oh, the floor was made from wood, and then they used to cover it in sand because the Romans were very practical and they didn't want anyone slipping over during a fight. I thought that was cool. And the arena used to hold 50,000 people, so as you can imagine from that number, that just shows you the enormity of how big it is. And before it crumbled during the earthquake, it used to measure a height of up to 52 meters, and there's only this one wall behind us that still remains at that height. the view of the Roman Forum, looking out from the Colosseum. Wow, wow, wow. So I've just come out of the Colosseum tour and oh my gosh, it was amazing. There was like a whole exhibition bit with like different like ruins and like exhibits and stuff that had been like discovered that were like remains. So there was like a whole exhibition bit about that, and then you kind of like went outside and went around the whole of the one level. Yeah, it was amazing, and like I had the audio guide as well, which was really good. There were like different video clips and things to watch and like audios about stuff, and it told you like loads of facts. Highly recommend if you were in Rome. Like, what are you doing if you don't go and visit that? Like, did you even really go to Rome? So yeah, so that was that. Now I'm gonna plan on sort of walking around the Roman Forum and like, you know, the area around and about. It is insanely busy. Let me just show you. Like, people everywhere. So yeah, but anyway, that is what we're gonna do, so I'll update you in a bit. I've just got to the Roman Forum and I think I'm going to start by going to the Plantino and Palatine Hill. Guys, I'm so tired of walking up hills and stairs. After yesterday, where I basically did 30,000 steps, I woke up this morning and my legs actually are like really hurting. Ugh. And I'm just like, all these stairs everywhere. Honestly, if you come to Rome, be prepared to like literally be doing a full-on workout every day, because oh, it's just non-stop. Here we are, some of the ruins. Around the ruins of the Emperor's Palace and Gardens, which is very cool, but I am in desperate need of a toilet. I really need a wee and there isn't a toilet anywhere near here, so I'll just have to hold on for a while, I guess. So this is now the houses of Augusta and Lever, I think the person was called. Yeah. Hallelujah, praise the Lord, I found a toilet. Those are the most disgusting toilets in existence. Nevertheless, at least I've had a wee now and I feel much better, so I'm going to continue to look about. Okay, so I think I've pretty much looked around everything now. I just can't get over how like big everything is. Like, honestly, pictures don't do it justice. Like, you can look at all the pictures in all the books in the world and like you won't fully appreciate it until you come and see it for yourself. But yeah, it's just like, you just stand staring at it and genuinely, I don't have words. Like, it's just crazy to think that these are actually like ruins and, you know, houses and temples, and like where Romans and like Roman emperors and empresses used to like live and stuff. So anyway, it is now 1:05, which is kind of crazy because I left the hotel this morning at 9:15. So yeah, I'm gonna go grab some lunch now because I'm very hungry. I'm not even sure what I fancy, but I'm gonna walk back in to the centre towards Trevi because that's where like all the cafes and restaurants and stuff are, and then I'll decide from there. So I'll update you all in a bit.
A little later.
Got myself a big bit of pizza for my lunch. Yeah, she folded it in half so I can eat it like a sandwich to walk. Oh my gosh guys, that was the nicest pizza ever. It was called prosciutto pizza. Basically it was tomato, ham and mozzarella, but it was so good. Now I am currently following Google Maps to try and find a toilet. That is the only problem with Rome. There's like no toilets anywhere. I did just Google Maps where there was a public toilet. Apparently the nearest one is like a 20-minute walk away. So that's where I'm currently heading. So I'll update you after that. Right, successful toilet trip. I feel a lot better now. Now I just need to work out a plan for the afternoon. It's 2:26. So yeah. I'm just outside the Hadrianum. So this is Hadrian's Temple, and I'm gonna go inside and check it out. Oh, that was so good. Right, update for you all. So I just went in the like Hadrian's Temple, expecting it to be a walk around thing. Basically, the only part of it that remains is what we can see from the outside of the pillars. So you go in and then they've redeveloped it into like basically a theatre. So you get an audio like headset so that everyone can listen to it in their own language. And basically I just sat and watched a film for half an hour on the history of like how it's changed over time. Yeah, so it was originally a temple made to commemorate Hadrian after he died, and his son made it. And then with time, like when the Romans, like it collapsed and everything, and then the Romans went through the Renaissance and then it got restored. So yeah, that was very interesting. Highly recommend that, and it was completely free as well. Like I just walked in there and then just obviously got given this headset. Didn't know what I was getting myself into. I feel like we need to have a better look at it now that I know what I'm looking at. And here's a fact that I just learned in the film. All of the holes in the pillars, that's actually where they had like iron cast bars through them. So as you can see, the pillars are made from like blocks, and the blocks were all individually held together via the like heated molten iron, and then obviously over time that like got removed, and yeah. And then this bit over here, where you can see there's like basically houses on the front, that was more recently. They decided to turn the whole thing like into a house beyond the pillars. And then gradually over time they obviously wanted to reinstall its history, so they took the buildings back out again, other than those 3 bits that remain at the end. So yeah, that's a bit of history for you all. And now I'm going to continue learning some history, and I'm going to head on over to the Pantheon and go and check that out properly. If you watched yesterday's vlog, you will have seen that I did briefly go past there last night on the way to go get some tiramisu. But yeah, I haven't checked it out properly yet. So that's where we're heading now. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, so last night I really didn't pay enough attention to this. It is very spectacular. Yeah, I didn't even notice last night, like it went all the way back there to that dome bit. Right, so I haven't bought a ticket for the Pantheon, but I think you can just buy them on the door, so I'm hoping anyway. That's what it said in my travel book, so if that isn't the case, we've got the travel book to blame. So yeah, I'm hoping I can go inside and I will let you know. Okay guys, so I couldn't go in there right now. Basically you had to scan a QR code on the door and then make a reservation. So I've got a time slot for tomorrow. That was literally the only time slot left for the whole time I'm in Rome. Yeah, because then there weren't any more time slots available until literally the end of the month. So I'm coming back tomorrow at 9:30 in the morning to go inside the Pantheon. So now I'm gonna wander around a bit more, and I think I might go get a gelato, because when in Rome, we've got to do as the Romans do. Okay guys, I am currently oh my god, what's my throat doing? Right, as you can see, I'm currently back in my hotel room. I decided to come back here because honestly I've been flagging this afternoon. I think like just because the last 3 days I've like been walking so much and doing so much, I got to a point where I was like, I'm knackered, like I just want to sit down. And as you can imagine, in the middle of a busy city there isn't really anywhere to just like sit. So yeah, and obviously I was going to go to the Pantheon, but I had to book a reservation for that for tomorrow, so I'm doing that tomorrow now. So yeah, it's currently like 5:15, so my plan is now to just chill here for a bit, like rest up a bit. I'll probably just read my book, watch some telly for a little bit, and then I'm gonna go out again later tonight, like in a couple of hours or so, to then get some dinner, because I mean I obviously had that big bit of pizza for lunch and then just had that gelato not so long ago, so I'm not gonna be hungry for anything for a while yet anyway. So yeah, I thought rather than just kind of traz about aimlessly, wasting more energy, I'll just come here, rest for a while, and then head back out later tonight. So yeah, that's the plan.
Later.
It is now just before 7 PM. As you can see, I've changed into this t-shirt and cardigan because I was like, it's probably going to be cold outside now. So I put a t-shirt on and a cardigan, and I'm going to wear my puffer coat as well, just because if I'm going to get food I'm probably going to be sat outside. So yeah, Anyway, that is the plan. I want to go get a nice pizza somewhere. So we'll wait and see what we come across. Come to this gorgeous restaurant, drinking water from a wine glass. Yeah, I've ordered some olives to start, a pizza, and yeah, this place is just beautiful. So cheers everyone. So I just finished eating and oh my gosh, that was like the loveliest meal ever. It was just such a vibe. I was just sat in the street and yeah, there was all pretty fairy lights. So yeah, now I'm just making my way back to the hotel. It's like nearly 9 o'clock now, so I'm gonna go back and then come up with a plan for tomorrow. Obviously I've got the Pantheon booked for the morning now, and then other than that I don't really have anything else much planned for tomorrow. So yeah, I'm gonna go home. Well, home where I'm based for the week, I guess, and come up with a plan. Guys, I think there's been a power cut in my hotel. Oh, the lights have gone out and they won't come back on. Guys. And my phone's about to die and the only light I've got is on this torch. None of the switches are working. Should I ring reception? I don't even think there was anyone on reception. Maybe I'll look out the window, I'll see whether it's like everywhere or just in the hotel. Ugh, I can't find the window. No, the street lights are still on. Right. Wait, the lights are still on in the corridor. I can see under the door. I don't know whether you can see on the camera. Look. What? Why have they come back on? What the hell? Why did everything come back on? When I opened the door. Freaky. Okay, well, it appears the problem's fixed. I don't know what that was about, but like everything cut out. My aircon cut out and everything. Like I've just put that back on. That was like the weirdest thing. I was just stood here literally unpacking my stuff out of my bag and everything went off and I was like, oh my gosh, I can't see. I said, what's going on? Anyway, that's going to conclude today's vlog. I hope you've all enjoyed it. Give it a big thumbs up if you have. And if you haven't already subscribed and hit the notification bell, be sure to do so you don't miss out on my next vlog. I will be back again tomorrow for day 4 in Rome, and Also, be sure to check out my socials. I will link them all down below. There's more content over on my Instagram and on my TikTok as well, so be sure to go check those out, and I will see you all again tomorrow. Bye!